Good evening everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be continuing from where we left off and going after the Berserker Nekghouls. Also, I've been noticing some feedback on the headset when I use it to record these videos, so today we are going to be trying the audio from the laptop itself versus from the headset. Let me know in the comments below if this makes it easier to hear and which audio you prefer. Without any further ado, let's get underway. I forgot to switch Cleo out of healing mode again. Okay, that takes care of that. That would just take us to the bonus, so there's no need to worry about that. We're still close enough to camp, so we'll just go ahead and go and turn in the objective before we go on to our two storylines. But since we are this close to the bonus, we may as well finish it. And there's the bonus model of Mayhem. Never hurts to clear out a few extra Nekghouls. It can be quite a menace. I will be happy when we get some more of the Ilum gear so I can stop being so mismatched. That being said, though, we won't get any more of that until the next heroic, and that's not until the next area, so for a little bit it'll just have to be what it is.
It appears the Nekghoul onslaught has finally been suppressed. Imperial operations are already reclaiming lost territory. And I see you collected the data I requested. Splendid. I only hope our troops can learn to fight the Nekghouls as effectively as you.
Glad I could lend a hand.
A pity the Berserkers didn't direct their animosity towards the Republic instead. Their mindless savagery, properly guided, could have proven useful.
True
Perhaps
enough.
now I can continue my studies in peace. Of course I'll need to find new subjects.
Glad to see it hasn't dampened his enthusiasm towards his work. Now we'll go ahead and get on the Tauntaun and head off to our objectives. And the closest objective that we have is Race for the Kill. So it's time to go and deal with Orda before Thana can. provided I can get going in the right direction. Reminds me we are supposed to kill more soldiers than she does, so... Alright, we just need to kill 3 more. As I said, normally the bonus mission wouldn't be necessary considering how high level we are, but considering Gravis did put it as part of the story, we may as well accomplish the objective. Two more to go. We will probably have to open the blast doors before that matters. Let's just check to make sure, because I would really hate to lose out to her. There's got to be at least one more of them around out here, because I highly doubt they would let us kill 9 outside and then leave just 1 undone for inside. It seems unlikely, especially since she's through the door, so I imagine... Yep, there it is. I imagine that would cancel out the bonus mission if we went into where she was. Completed healthy competition, and we will come out on top in the competition between ourselves and Thana. I should really just leave her in there to fend for herself, but then we wouldn't get anything done.
What are you doing here? Orders mine.
Apparently not, since you don't pay attention.
I am honored the Empire is sending its best to hunt me down. The Republic will not fail here. Terrorists will rise again.
Time's up. You're dead.
Come on, let's finish this scum. For the Republic!
Numbers won't help.
You can't destroy Terrace. The Republic's too strong.
Oh, my head. Cheap trick order.
As though she's one to talk.
If you don't kill him, I will.
So long, Order. Your Republic friends will join you soon.
I'd have slain him myself if you hadn't butted in.
Mm-hmm.
You're hilarious, do you know that?
I've had enough of you. Taris is crawling with Republic troops, and I'm ready to break bones. Goodbye, good riddance.
If only it were that simple.
I killed Order. Thana was out cold for the entire fight.
The Republic will be shaken by his death. Thana contacted me after your skirmish. She was eager to report the details of her bloodbath. But despite her best efforts, you've killed more Republic soldiers. Such carnage deserves recognition.
I had a good time.
A good weapon and fresh Republic prey. The only ingredients for fun you'll ever need on Taris. With Order dispatched, I can finally focus the Empire's might on demolishing this wretched planet. The Republic's making a stand in the old sewer system. We must crush their pathetic operation to proceed. Speak to Melkor Din at our outpost. Help him slay the sewer's mutated denizens and drive out the Republic. And watch out for Thana. I doubt she'll welcome seeing you.
Oh, I'm sure. To be fair, though, I won't welcome seeing her either. So we'll head to the border assault post first and talk to Melkor Din to get the assignment, because it's going to be out further. Actually, it should be in front of our main story quest. But either way, we need to collect the thing so that we can do it in as close of an order as possible.
Mola, my dear. Don't lie. Tell me about the Nekghouls.
I'm just a xenozoologist. I've told you everything.
Excuse me, sir. Busy breaking another prisoner. I'm Melkor Din, Chief Interrogator. Lord Graves told me you'd come to stop the Republic and our Nekghoul threat.
All who oppose the Empire will fall by my hand.
You're the first Imperial I've seen who's eager to go after the Nekghouls. Those vicious mutants swarm the sewers, tearing apart everything and anyone that gets in their way.
Serves you right. Sith created the Nekghouls to begin with.
Rola's tongue is too free. But she's correct. An ancient Sith engineered the plague to turn humans into Nekghouls, then unleashed it on Taris. The disease survived the planet's destruction. Now Nekghouls run rampant, and the Republic's hurling them against us.
There isn't a creature alive that can take me.
Brute strength will help. But we also need devastation on a larger scale. Mola's been kind enough to tell us about a reactor the Republic's decommissioning. She claims they direct the Nekghouls by releasing trace amounts of toxic waste from the reactor core. This sends the enraged beasts running for safety, right into Imperial territory.
It's true. I saw their aversion to reactor leakage when I studied Rakghoul migration patterns. Exposure produced adverse effects.
Tell me how I wipe those monsters out, or I'll feed you to them.
Please. There's only one thing I can think of, but it hasn't been tested.
This isn't academic research. Take your best guess, or it will be your last.
During the studies we performed, radiator leakage drove them mad. Poison the Rakghouls, and they'll turn on everyone. You, us, each other.
Perfect. We blow up the chemical stashes, poison the lot. The Rakghouls will be too busy feasting on Republic flesh to run our way.
If the chemicals don't enrage the Rakghouls, I'm coming back for you.
I never lie about my work.
That may be, but I'm not done with you yet.
So now we'll go take care of our Rakghoul problem. And now we just need to return to Melkor. Go ahead and warp back just to save a few steps. Of course, in trying to save a few steps, I warped to the wrong base. That was terribly brilliant of me, wasn't it?
I coated the sewers in chemicals. The Rakghouls didn't look happy.
Hear that, Mola? The Rakghouls will mangle your beloved Republic, and the reactor waste will soak the ground, making your cleanup impossible. Lord Gravis was right about you. The sewers will soon cease to be a threat.
Swallow your praise, Melkor. This one's an Imperial lackey, come to steal credit for Sith victory.
Come to bask in my power again.
I'd as soon bury you as look at you.
That's enough! Thana, I trust you've come to do more than spark a fight.
Watch your tone. I'm not on Darth Gravis's leash anymore. While you poisoned the sewers, I was busy slaughtering Rakghouls. One of them hit back without touching me.
It was using the Force.
Sorcery's no match for a good sidearm.
We shouldn't underestimate them. Mola, what do you know about these things?
They're called Nekghouls. They're sentient, proficient with the Force. A whole colony of them lives in the rundown reactor.
You know the penalty for lying, Mola.
It's true. Master Sulan's with the Nekghouls now, teaching them the ways of the light side.
Sulan. I know the name. Idealistic Jedi? Powerful? But foolish. If he raises these Nekghouls against us, we could have trouble.
Sulan will not interfere with the Empire's plans.
Good. Look for him in this reactor Mola mentioned. If he's there, remove him.
Don't send a worm to do a Sith's job. First one to overload the reactor core gets to watch the Nekghouls fry.
Don't let Thana
Such an unnecessary... Ugh. She annoys me.
It's the sweet sound of your death. I alerted Republic security to your location. Consider it a fun challenge between friends.
I thought we were closer than that.
Save your charms for Republic security.
should have sent more droids your way.
Back, my students. Remember your teachings. You're surrounded by enemies and deception. I can offer an alternative to Imperial servitude.
You're a dead man.
Come, my students. Show them what you've learned. Such strength. You could have served the galaxy brilliantly.
What are you waiting for? Overload the reactor. Let's toast this place and kill these freaks.
Say goodbye to your pets, Sulan.
The Jedi was close to those monsters. Let's hope he shared their pain. Though he'd have died quicker, and messier, if you'd left him to me.
I'm the only reason his Nekghouls aren't feasting on you.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? Terra still crawls with Republic scum, and my lightsaber's itching for their throats. Don't even think about following me.
Trust me, I would prefer not to have anything to do with you. And yes, when she said that I would have liked the Nekghouls to feast on her, she's quite right.
The Jedi's dead along with his Nekghoul colony.
Darth Graver said you were ruthless. Without their Nekghoul pets, the Republic is weak and defenseless.
The job's done. Easy.
If it's a challenge you're looking for, I know just the thing. General Farving's leading our battle against the best of the Cathar settlers. They've dug in near the wreckage of a crashed Republic cruiser, the Endar Spire. Help General Farvin against the Cathar, crush them, and we can finally strike at the Republic's base.
Everybody always wants something. Now we can get on with the main story part in this area before it leads to the next.
This is Chance to Leggett. Come in, Leggett. I know you're busy, sir, so I'll keep it short. Any progress finding Kai Zasen?
I met a Dr. Lokin at Nason Godera's lab. He thinks Zasen is raiding facilities across Taris. I'm en route to one now.
That's great. That name rings a bell, though. Hold on. Dr. Eckerd Logan, Imperial Intelligence. 12 confirmed kills over 30 years. Not a lot in the file. Be careful with that man, okay? And contact me when you find anything.
I'll be in touch, Chance.
Just so you know, sir, I don't agree with how Master Koth is handling you. I have the codes, but I don't plan to use them. Chance out.
Look at that, an SIS agent with a conscience.
Zasen, I think we have our lead. I'm receiving faint signals from an old Teresian transport station. Were I a betting man, I'd say our bio-research lab, our Jedi's next target, is in there.
I'll make sure there are no survivors.
I have the utmost confidence in you. I don't know whether the Jedi and her people have found the lab yet, so do be cautious. I look forward to hearing what you find.
And of course I ended up going the wrong way. Oh, aren't we clever? One of them saw through my stealth. It hasn't managed to catch up to me yet, so I guess it does not matter. Huh. First time I've had one catch on to me and not break my stealth.
You left Tosla because I asked. You told your kin to fight for the Republic and be paid in land and weapons. You've done well. But I swore I wouldn't abandon you on that festering pus hole of a world. My chosen bear my message, and I'm coming to Terra soon.
They always manage to inspire some sort of fanatical cult. Anytime a Jedi starts taking their steps along the dark side, it's always some sort of cult they inspire.
Big one up ahead. Nice horns.
You are not to be here. You are not welcome.
Tell it to me with a mouthful of blood.
Die in her name! Striking at the servants of Kai Zasen, you have sealed your fate. I may die, but she will never be defeated.
Moderate your tone. You're in no position to insult anyone.
Kai Zasen saved our homeland. My life belongs to her. You will become dust, still ignorant of what happened.
I don't have patience for games. You are going to talk.
I think he's convinced. Poor, brave guy.
Enough! Please, enough. We came to find the secrets of the ultra-wave transmitter, a machine crafted by Nasan Godera. Its signals are the song of the Nekghouls. It controls their colonies. When it is ready, they will be her army.
Your master is a lunatic. You do realize that.
Her mind is not mine to know. The ultra-wave transmitter was never completed. That is our task. The three chosen of Kai Zasen, each with our own mission. I was to obtain Nekghou biological research from this, the laboratory of Dr. Durant. The chosen Bokeh seeks data on colony movements. The chosen Fentar seeks a Republic scientist, Dr. Iana Sel, to complete the device. They will triumph soon.
What about the Jedi? Tell us where to find her.
I have told you of my brothers so they may meet you in battle, but I will tell you nothing more.
Look for your brothers on the other side.
Let's get out of here. Then maybe call for reinforcements.
This is Legate to Chance. We have a situation with Kai Zasen.
Chance here, sir. I'm listening. Building a Rakghoul army with the ultrawave transmitter? Why? She has 2 more sets of followers then. One going after this Republic scientist, one after the Rakghoul colony data. We'll have to split up to stop them both.
We need to divide our resources.
I'll try to find our scientists before the Nikto do. If this Dr. Sel works for the colonists, I should have a shot. You need to figure out where they go for Rakghoul colony scans.
I'll talk to Dr. Lokin. He knows the science, and he knows Taris. He could be our lead.
I was afraid you'd say that. All right, but don't trust him. Chance out.
And of course, Dr. Lokin's all the way down at the other end of the map.
Cypher, back with hardly a scratch. And here I am, practically electrocuting myself on Nason Gadera's equipment. How embarrassing.
Kai Zasen is trying to use the ultrawave transmitter to control Rakghouls. But she needs data on Rakghoul colony movements. I want to stop her servants from getting it.
Aye. That is worrisome. Rakghouls are a hobby of mine. If I wanted Rakghoul colony data, I'd set up a sensor net to collect field readings. If I didn't have a sensor net, I'd use the settlers' sensors along the military front lines. Full of data your friends will want, unless you claim it first.
Assuming you're right, I have a link to cult. You see.
One last thing before you go. My own recipe of culto-derivative combat stimulants. Medicine to make you more deadly. Against your enemies, you'll need it.
So we grab the data before the Nekghou do and shoot the ones in our way. Good times.
She's always good for simplification, isn't she? Alright, so our next objective is over in the sinking city, which is also where one of our heroics is, if I recall correctly. So let's see which heroic it is. The Enclave Raid. So let's transport to the Enclave Raid and take care of that heroic. And our job in this one is simply to retrieve Teresian artifacts. There's none there. Which we will preferably do without fighting, but, you know, it doesn't always work out that way. There's the Teresian artifact. Yeah, I didn't think we'd get this one without alerting somebody. This mission is annoying in how you have to adjust the camera to be able to get to the Teresian artifacts. Well, of course, no artifact there. Can never be the simple ones, it's always got to be the guarded ones. Three out of 5. Couldn't get lucky enough that there would be 2 right in a row. And of course, once again, we get a Jedi Overseer involved. Ah, level 51. One final artifact to go. I do not believe that we are going to survive this fight. That's okay though. There wasn't a relic to be had here anyway, so it was a wasted fight. There's our final artifact. Oh, but we have to defeat 10 of the... Well, I wish I had known that. I thought that was the bonus mission, but no, it's part of the main mission that we have to defeat these relic overseers. Well, at least we're halfway there on killing the overseers. hate wasting heroic moment. I honestly did not mean to get into a fight with that one. Now we have to sabotage the Republic speeder. And defeat the ancient Enclave Colossus. Moment for, but we'll make do with what we got. Or try to, anyway.
Want some of this?
The Jedi had plundered that enclave.
And we got a completely different armor set than the one that we were working on, so now we're going to be really mismatched. Because now we have the fractured chest armor and boots. Now we need to head to Forward Outpost Alpha. And that is where we are going to go ahead and end for today. When we pick back up, we will continue going after Zasen's Chosen, and we will speak with General Farvin to get to the next part of the planetary story quest, and we should be able to get into the last heroic. Thank you for joining me on today's video. If you haven't already, please make sure that you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads, and also like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And join us over on twitch.tv/the Gremory channel too for additional content. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.